Well, good morning, folks, and welcome to the Snow Church for December 23rd. This is going to be a shorty, I guess, but I don't think I'm going to do a long one. Yesterday just proved to be too much rambling. And for this final Snow Church of the week, and before we get to the wonderful Christmas period, I'm going with the Red Wings jersey, but the Blackhawks hat. So representing both of what I guess are now my two favorite NHL teams. Alright, what do we got here? Well, I always start with the 24-hour snowfall map ending this morning. And pretty good representation of what's going on. I think you could maybe color most of the Keweenaw in the yellow, as I've gotten reports from many folks that at least 6 inches of snow had fallen across the Keweenaw in the last 24 hours. And what do we got going on currently? Well, we've got underrepresentation in lake effect snow going on. Not too unusual to not see the snow going on in the western UP. That is falling as lake effect because the radar just can't get there. A couple of factors, I think I talked about this last year, but there are some higher points. It's not the Huron Mountains. Everybody thinks it's the Huron Mountains, but the good folks at the National Weather Service in Marquette explained to me that it is some hills just to the north of the radar dome. And that's at the old airport location there in Negaunee Township. You can actually see the radar if you're traveling on 41. But at any rate, yeah, it's those hills that block out much of the Keweenaw, and also the curvature of the earth, and the fact that, well, lake effect snow doesn't always show up so great any rate. So, but you can see the rest of the Midwest pretty quiet, and that's what we're looking for. Here is the forecast European model. I'm only going to show the European model because both models are in relatively good agreement. So rather than take up a bunch of time and showing you the GFS as well, I'll just show you the European. At any rate, this is, well, let's get to this morning here. This is about now. And actually, back up one. Ooh. Yeah, here is like 7 a.m. this morning, and then about 10 a.m. See how these darker blues are starting to swing in, and that is what's going on. The snowfall has picked up in its intensity, even here in sunny Jacobsville, where I'm getting some moderate snows. I wouldn't call it heavy, but moderate snows, and those snows are just going to continue moderately to heavy in many of the UP snow belts, and even the snow belts of western lower Michigan, right on through tomorrow. And the winds will be picking up. They're not all that bad right now, but they will be picking up. We'll be seeing some gusts of 50, maybe even 60 miles an hour with the falling snow, and that'll create blowing snow. So guess what? We're under a blizzard warning. All right, let's just go through these kind of one at a time. Here we are by 7 p.m. tonight. Some nice echoes going on from about Houghton all the way to Ironwood. This is tomorrow morning. You can see how it starts to, become a little bit more frazzled. So the snowfall for a Saturday won't be as much as we get here in the next 24 hours, but still considerable. The rest of the region stays quiet. Here we are about 10 a.m. Christmas morning. Here's that little clipper system starting to dive down into the Dakotas, and it will continue to work its way south and east, but fall apart. So the lake effect ends. So we go through the day on Sunday. This clipper system, this is actually about 4 o'clock in the morning on the 26th. You can see it just falling apart, maybe bringing an inch or two to Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Quiet elsewhere. And then pretty much everybody's quiet. Here we are Wednesday, midday. Thursday night. Now Friday. Here we are about midday on Friday. Oh boy. Big old blob of moisture. Well, where's the rain snow line? I wish I didn't have to do this, but the rain snow line is right here. So let's keep going though. There we go. That's a big jump. Jersey. I see, we did skip over two. Alright, so here's the rains getting into Minnesota, all of Wisconsin, most of the UP, all lower Michigan. And where is that rain snow line? Right up here. Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep on going. Yep. Ouch. Oh, it comes to the other round. That's right. There's 2 rounds of rain. Fudge buckets. This will be Saturday night, about 7 p.m. New Year's Eve. Wear your galoshes. Lots of rain. Okay, so here's about midnight New Year's Eve. We will draw in the rain snow line, starting to get pulled in a little bit, pulled down a little bit in the western areas, but still, this would be all rain, maybe a light mixture up here in the far western UP, but I doubt it. Here's Sunday morning, and you can barely make out, well, you can make out the rain snow line. It's going like this. Minnesota, something like this. Then you got Wisconsin and UP. Like that. So you can see all those areas still basically in rain. And then we'll go to the very last loop where now the rain snow line, and this would be Sunday night, so New Year's Eve night. Where is our thickness line? I've lost it. Actually, it follows this one isobar, I mean. Alright, so keeping on, just getting into it. Got some snows on the backside. But I guess the bottom line, what I wanted to show you is late next Friday into Saturday, early Sunday, rains. So there may be a lot of folks deciding to head out of the Northwoods and head back home for New Year's rather than celebrate it in the Northwoods. I don't know. Pick your poison. I know I'd much rather be out even though it might be raining, where there's a lot of snow on the ground and you're not in the big city and all that kind of fun stuff. But that's just my opinion. So let's bugger out of this. And then I'm trying to think of what else I got for you. Oh, I do have the Snowfall. This again, the European model, and this is a Snowfall going forward. We'll just show this storm. Here's till midnight, and we're looking at probably about 10 inches of snow or so in much of the Bruce Crossing 8.3, but the totals are heavier from like Ontonagon County, from Ironwood through northern Ontonagon County, northern 2/3 of Houghton County into Keweenaw County as well. So probably about a solid 8 to 10 inches there, maybe 12 inches by midnight tonight. All right, and then let's go to tomorrow morning. Not huge changes, but we keep piling it on. And then here we go through Saturday into Sunday morning, and this is about where it ends. This is midday on Sunday. 21.6 in Bruce, with heavier totals to the north and northwest. Pocket here by Musing. It's funny because when I do this on the computer, if I put my pointer here, it'll give the actual amount for where I'm putting the pointer. But for some reason, that is not working on my little fancy board here. But I zoom in for you so that you can kind of see around the Musing area. Actually, all the Sioux, 18.9, Marquette, 17. So we still have a good solid 1 to 2 feet of snow to go. Additionally here from this morning, areas north and east of Traverse City also doing very well. The higher terrain there, the snow belts there, and really all of the snow belts of western lower Michigan doing pretty well. Let's see what other maps I got going on. Oh, well, wait a minute. This is this is the NAM nested. So this is a finer resolution model, and you can see how it kind of is a little bit more detailed with the exact precipitation. But here we'll run it out. This is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then run it all the way out to we'll go to Sunday at about midday. So it's saying 33.7 for Bruce. I'm not going to rule that out, but this model tends to be just maybe a little bit overdone. Look at Buffalo. 64.0. Sure is possible with that. I mean, Lake Erie is still open. I don't know how open it'll be after this cold snap, but when you get banding like that to occur straight up the lake, it's lights out for them. But decent banding coming in to just about all the UP snow belts, except for the like Marquette, Chockley Township area. That's kind of a ghosted area when the winds are out of the really the only time they get it good is when the winds are almost due north, or maybe a little east of due north. So that's what's going on there. Kind of already showed you the temperatures, so skip past that. But look what I got going yesterday. Holy Moses. Yes, folks. It's the beautiful Alcam. You can go to the site, click on it. It'll say, like, the opening page will show you a YouTube screen and say John D's Snow Church live. But that's what this is. It's the Alcam. And it is live. You can see the snow falling. I have yet to clear the snow. Actually, I didn't even clear it yesterday, but I will clear it this morning. This is the far right side is no, far left side. Snowfall in the last, well, since 8 a.m. And then the middle one is for the week so far, and then the month so far, all the way to the right. And then, of course, the ground accumulation is on the ground. And there's also another new cam. If you didn't see it, it is called the Field Cam. Whoa. Close out this ad. I don't know where we're at for time right now, but do this real quick. This is kind of a cool image. This is about 5 miles south of Houghton. If you know where Dodgeville is, this is about, I don't know, maybe 2 miles, 3 miles, 2 miles south of Dodgeville. It's my brother's place. And he's got a beautiful spot, as you can see. Oh, these ads. I gotta get rid of these stupid pop-up ads. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, look at you guys having fun. You have to go to Qatar to do that though, so. Alright. You see, snowing pretty good. This is about a quarter of a mile. This faded tree line way in the back. So he's got under a quarter of a mile visibility, which would be solidly moderate snow. I think if you wouldn't see some of these trees, or you totally don't see it, and you don't see these trees, then that's heavy snow. But certainly at least moderate to sometimes heavy snow. He's got, looks like, about 20 inches or so on the ground, and you can see the winds whipping things around. He told me he blew a shear pin moving snow this morning, so he's got a fairly healthy amount of snow on the ground there. Okay, folks, well, that is going to do it for today. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. And folks that are traveling up here, especially in the next 48 hours or so, please be very, very careful. Driving is not going to be easy at all. And the wind's whipping the snow around and the snow falling. If you're showing up the day after Christmas, you'll be pretty darn golden. Might even see some sunshine, but the rest of you, I guess probably staying home or going somewhere else, perhaps. Enjoy yourselves. And I will talk to you again on Monday. And please, keep those sticks on the ice, will ya?